Hello everybody, this is Crowbar. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and today I'm ready to play some more No Man's Sky. So I went ahead and cut out some travel time for y'all today. We left the space station and headed to basically the planet closest to Tolona. It looks like I've got 5 planets in this system. That's where we started. This God, let's see if we can say Otsfahar Toipi, whatever. This is definitely getting renamed. Is the closest one to Tolona, and then way back in the background here, if I can see it, there's the space station we were at. Oh, it looks like we've got 4, not 5. And then this Camirimanawar. Looks pretty cool, kind of like a mirror ball from a distance. So we'll go there next, and then we'll finish up at the Soen. Blah 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 blah. That's definitely the furthest one out. I did a little bit of futzing around in space, found some asteroids that had some copper, so that's kind of cool, and found that thamium is very, very plentiful in these little asteroid clusters. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and check this out, and depending on how long checking out this planet takes, what I might do in the next video is just go ahead and jump right before we land, explore a little bit, and then I'll do like a quick smash cut to the last one, just so that we're not spending super long on these things. I promise I'm trying not to record forever. I'm so easily distracted, and I'm still happily just burning all of my time with this game, so let's go ahead and boost on into our atmosphere here. We're still a minute away at this distance though, so we will go ahead and pulse in. And stop it. Alright. Whoa, alright. So we got planetary interference, so we can't do the pulse jump anymore. Looks like this planet might have some water, and this planet has a moon. That's pretty cool. That wasn't on my my radar at all. Or maybe that's Tolona over there. It's hard to tell. Can I see from this distance? Can I see Tolona anymore? No, I'm in the atmosphere. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and let's get closer to the ground. Sure if that's bad or not, that red. I think that's just the heat of re-entry. That boost on so we can get down further, figure out what all this green stuff is. I'm a little afraid that my entire cluster is going to end up yeah, that's definitely water. That looks like water anyway. Yeah, sweet. Alright, love that. That's awesome. I think it did that automatically, but that's cool. Okay, so we're cold here. That's awesome. I was about to say, I was a little afraid that all of my oh, whoa, look at them. Can I scan from the air? I don't think I can, unfortunately. They're so cool looking. I'm probably going to land right here and see if I can scan them real fast. I was a little afraid that all of my planets were going to end up being poisonous. Snowfall weather, passive sentinels, rich flora, ordinary fauna. It's a glacial planet, though. Thank God they move slower than the birds on my last planet. Oh, they're so cool looking. Kind of like eels a little bit. They look kind of like remoraid's, but they're flying in the air rather than swimming. That's awesome. Alright. So this planet is cold, clearly. Let's see if we got anything we can... Yeah, any basic fauna or whatever we can go ahead and just scan from here. Some, carnivorous... I think carnivorous trees is what pine trees are. They're the ones that are like evergreens. Never lose their leaves and shit. Never lose their leaves and shit. That's a great description. What's that? Oh, hey. There's a plaque in there. Let's go grab that. That's not far. So does it still take... I had a theory before that it would, regardless of what was being shielded, yeah, it still takes zinc or titanium, so that's fine. What's that? Okay, that's another. Yeah, that's like that look kind of like an obelisk a little bit. Ooh, sup, bull dude? You're cool. Shy, you're okay. You're a vegetarian, so I don't have to worry about you. You actually have green grass. That's pretty sweet. I love the color of these blues and purples. It looks so kind of like toxic green from the stratosphere, but it's so pretty. And they're just hovering there. That's so cool. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this fucking game. It doesn't look like you're scannable. You're just a thing. That's fine. Ooh, you're all lighty. You're the same sort of deal. Flora, interact, shield. No, you're technically a different species than the one I found before. Yeah. Ooh. It's like a... God, that totally looks like a Pokemon. It's like a Miltank crossed with like a Sandshrew. That's so cool. Oh wait, are you hostile? No, you're also a herbivore. Cool. So we got our Thamium flower. Got our platinum flower. Which is a little disappointing that it... well, maybe it's not platinum. Yeah, Thamium 9, platinum. That's alright though, you know. It makes sense that not every planet is going to have completely different, you know, plants and life forms. They're going to have slight variations, but they're not going to be entirely different every single time that we land somewhere, which is perfectly fine. It's also more convenient just from a gameplay perspective that you know what the general shape of the useful flora is, for the purposes of, yeah, we definitely want this zinc here because we're already going to have to go ahead and recharge our suit because it drains a lot faster with the cold than it did from the radiation. What can you use? Zinc, titanium, or shielding shards? Oh, I don't have any titanium on me. I put it on the ship. That's alright. We can get it pretty easily. We're not too far from our ship yet either. Is that also standard flora? Looks like it. Whoa, what's with all these stones? Memorite. Are these natural? Sesferite. Ooh, cool. Big mushrooms. I'm a fan of mushrooms. Actually, I'm not. That's a complete and utter lie. I hate the taste of mushrooms in whatever form they come in. I guess I've never tried the Happy Time mushroom, but that's a different sort of thing, I think. Okay, that's not real, or at least not a thing worth scanning anyway. Myrite. How are we doing? 10 minutes? Okay. Yeah, we'll explore a little bit longer, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25, something like that. And then again, I can always do more exploring off screen, and you know, I don't want to have to force you guys to watch every second of my meandering. If that's something you want, if you definitely want to see more of my just like exploration and stuff like that, absolutely let me know. I would be happy to record all of it for you guys. That was kind of my original intention, was to just always be recording when I was playing, just so that nothing I saw would, you know, go undocumented. But it's a bit less of a deal now that we know the, you know, the true scope of the game, which again, a little bit of a overhyping, but I put that overhyping very heavily on the media more than the actual developers. Alright, so it's still Vy'keen though. Cool. I could definitely use more Vy'keen ones. This one's an orb instead of those cool diamond things. That's nifty though. Ancient knowledge passed down through the generations of Vy'keen warriors, spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. None hamper the path towards Dirindara as the sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So has it been written, so it shall come to be, this the Vy'keen swear. Okay, so the Vy'keen are not down with the sentinels, and the path towards Dirindara, I'm gonna bet that means like galactic center, or the center of the universe, or whatever. Seek help with language. And that also makes me think that the closer we get to the center, the more aggressive the Sentinels are going to start becoming. Alright, so what do we get? Knowledge of the Viking goes up. The Viking word for learn. That's actually quite useful. Anything else? Standing with them goes up. I'm already, like, I have, like, special relationship with them. Which I think is as high as it can get at the moment. But I could be entirely wrong about that. Ooh, what are you? You're very different. You're just a carbon flower. You're very pretty, though. I like that plant. Little radish guy. Alright, so it looks like the sun's coming up. It also looks like I'm taking much slower temperature damage now. Let's see, negative 63. I think we were like negative 79 a second ago, so that definitely heated stuff up quite a bit for us. I'm still kind of curious what happens when you completely run out of shielding. That's definitely an experiment I'm going to have to conduct at some point. I imagine you just steadily start taking damage until such time that you stop it. But I'm afraid to risk it. What's in there, I wonder? Let's go take a look at this. Whee! Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, it was all shield. Yeah, it's shield flower. It was all freaking purples and greens, and now it's this gorgeous freaking red, orange, white mix. This is awesome. Like, the planet almost looks entirely different in the day. I mean, I suppose that's fairly common for a place that you are to look different in day and night. We're a hiker now. Cool. Alright, so what's in here? Nickel. Nice. Nickel is useful. That is a lot of nickel. Holy shit. We got a new tree. That's gonna make scanning this stuff a little difficult just because, oh hey, that stuff's cool. It's like pink mossy shit. That's nifty looking. Doesn't look like it's a proper thing to scan though. Oh, what's in there? Oh. Okay, so the glowy green things look like they're seem to have a iteration on each planet kind of thing. Which is useful for cave exploring. Oh, hey! About to find out the hard way what happens when we let our shielding go all the way down. Let's go ahead and get that charged up. Running a little low on zinc. Might have to seek out some zinc here. I don't know how badly do I need that nickel. Do I even need that nickel? That's the wrong menu. I still got a pretty decent amount of it on my ship. I might grab some, but I don't need to right now. You've already seen me fight with a rock and nickel before. It's nothing new or exciting, so definitely not something I'm going to be selling anyway, because it seems to be a pretty useful little thing for building the mods. But let's go ahead and head back towards our ship for now. So I'm not really seeing an abundance of those. Whoa, what are those guys? They're adorable. Oh, hey, knowledge stone. Always good. It looks like we've got some neutral metals over here. Language, always good. Good to know what you're asking for. Is that plutonium? Gold? Probably gold, huh? No, that's plutonium. And that's emerald, okay. Let's get this plutonium, because we're actually kind of low on plutonium. Not incredibly so, but we're not rolling in it the way we were. Yeah. Emerald. Plutonium. Sounds like we're starting to draw. Yep. Oh shit. Well, fuck. Die, you fuck. Are they still after me? Didn't say that I had escaped. Debris. Neutrino module. Die. There we go. And reinforcements. Fucking joy. Do I run? I think I run now. Running. Oh, Jesus. We're stuck. Oh, God. We might be learning the hard way what happens when we die. Holy crap, those guys are cool. Where'd those fucking goofy guys go? Oh, there they are. Leave me alone. Holy shit, that's a lot of sentinels. Get in the ship. Get in the ship. I'm hurting. Ship. Leave me alone. I don't know if they'll attack my ship or not. I can see them floating around over there. Go away. You can't get me in here. This is base. I see you seeing me. Did I freak it out by going to the ship? Destroy drones before they alert others or avoid detection to escape. They definitely know I'm here. I can't look around any more than this. Oh, God. What an awful sound. I don't know if they're gonna go away. Let's try taking off. I'm gonna stay in this general area because I want to see what those fucking weirdo dudes are. And just set back down again immediately. Okay, cool. They're done. Yay! So, ship is good. You guys are fucking creepy, but badass, too. Absorb nutrients. Okay, so you're also not aggressive. Oh, that's a plant. Okay, I already got you. You're just a juvenile female. That's fine. You guys are just fucking wicked. I love these things. Alright, where'd those goofy fuckers go? There you are. Oh, look at them! Circle rock, for one. Look at them! Oh my god! They're like mouseketeers or something. I don't know. That one's got a really weird, like, nose thing going on. What's up with you, little dude? You got the spiky face. Are you special? Okay, because I've seen you. And I've seen you. They're like, oh my god, they're so cute. They're docile. They're also absorb nutrients. I already got that rock stuff. Look at you. God, the fauna here is so much cooler than on Telona. Ah, that's awesome. I'll probably name this place after like an ice god or something like that, but I don't know for certain yet. That's a little easy, but you know, what do you want? All right, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Mining laser. So the damage output on them. Oh no, that was on the other one. I thought I had like a damage boost on the mining laser, so I tried to kill that first sentinel with the mining laser instead of switching to the bolt caster. Now I'm remembering that that was on the first one I think I had. Let me check that. Or is it on this one? Yeah, it's totally on this one. Alright, I guess it just still wasn't... It's still a mining laser. It's still not that strong. 20 minutes? Okay. I think that's probably a good place to call it. Let me, okay, I got those guys. Let me go ahead and pop on my ship. Let's see if we can find maybe another ruin or something like that nearby. It was like a... That thing's really cool, too. There was a green thing on my map. Yeah, there we go. What's over here? Scanner's recharging. That looks like Deridium, maybe? It's really dark and blue. Or beryllium? I don't know. Whatever the first blue stuff shit you needed was. Oh, there's two greens over there. Okay, well, let's go See that shit. I also, apparently there's shit underwater too. That seems like it's going to be kind of difficult for me to do when we're already in extreme cold to go underwater at the same time. But maybe the game doesn't care about that kind of thing. We'll see. Ooh, hey. And we're landing. Whoa, this place looks nifty. This is totally different than the ones I found before. I need some more life support here pretty quick. What the fuck is this place? Is this just another ruin? Viking word for suit. Pretty useful, I think. What's that? Is that gold? It's gold or emerald. Probably emerald, since that's what I seem to be finding. Malfunction. Yep, more emerald. Which we'll probably grab for selling purposes. And what's this one? Entrance. Alright. Whoa, that's super cool. The Yundogo. Oh my god. Undroya fragment. It's a monolith, okay. I have seen a proper ruin at this point, by the way, which I thought we had run into at one point, but clearly what I thought was a ruin was not a ruin, now that I've seen a real one. Learn language, something. Learn language, something, something. There are 3 vast columns of words on the ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. Oh, cool! First column's words are like savage runes scratched in sand. The second shows precise sequences of dots. And the third and final column has wide and welcoming letters, almost appearing handwritten in hard stone. The dirt and blood of ancient handprints covers the base of each column. Okay, so that makes me feel like the dots are probably the Crovian, whatever, the computer people. The letters probably sounds like the Gek. They have like a supposedly like a welcoming feel to them. I'm gonna go with the runes and see if I'm right. I think the runes will be Viking, and since that's who I'm dealing with currently, it definitely seems like the more useful thing. Ancient spirits that dwell here infuse their language of their warriors' descendants. That sounds Viking to me. What we get? Yep, Viking for absent. Viking standing increase. Atlas word for creation. And a Viking effigy. Awesome. Journey milestone. Uh-oh. Got something red on the map. Comprehended. That is probably hostile. So, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen one of these fucks before. It's my first hostile creature. God, they're so creepy and fast. Little brain bug looking guys. What are you? Can I kill you from a distance? Stalking temperament. It's a man-eater. Going straight for it there, huh, game? Die. You creepy motherfucker. Ugh. Look at it. Oh, it's so gross. Got a little bit of carbon for that. Can I get carbon out of these mushrooms? Yeah, I know. We're doing okay, though. We're still like 75%. Curious if being... That's what I thought. Being under this cave is going to help us warm up a little bit. That's good. Whoa, that's a big thing. That shit, that's not scannable. That looks vaguely new. But apparently that's not a thing. Can I like... Oh, I should probably reload that. The non-auto reload definitely throws me for a loop on occasion. Yeah, that's apparently not real. Or at least not interactable in any way. That's all plutonium. More plutonium. So actually, we'll probably go ahead and use some of that plutonium and recharge our fucking life support. Jesus. Charge you up with plutonium. Yay! Do we still have any on our ship? We do. Let's go ahead and converge this stack here. And this stack here. And then we'll take back, or actually we'll just probably trash the non-full ones. Thamium's on the ship as well. I don't know why I keep going the long way. Move you down here just for organizational purposes. Got some titanium because we had to fight those stupid sentinels. A couple things to sell. Probably along with that emerald. Platinum's always useful. I think I've got platinum on the ship though. I did it again. I keep going the long way around. Alright, whatever. So that was cool. That was a really nifty little relic thing. Let's pop in, grab the other one, and probably call this an episode. And I'll explore around a bit more and see if I find anything else worth showing you guys. If I don't, I'm probably gonna be bopping over to another planet for the next episode. Just to, again, kind of get a full grasp of the solar system that we have found ourselves in. I'm gonna have to refill the launch thrusters here in a second. Alright, so is this the other one? There were two, like, super close by each other. We can kind of go back over this way so we can turn around properly. Ooh-wee. Alright, so that's the plaque we found before. And that's the monolith we just found. And there's another green guy right over this way. Boosting. Oh, looks like it's underwater. That makes things a bit harder, but not necessarily impossible. So before we... well, I didn't actually mean to get out entirely, but... Alright. Whoa, what the... Oh, Jesus. That terrified me. What do we got? Some underwater doodads. Whoa, is that a ship? That sure looks like a ship. Alright, sure. Let's figure out what the fuck that is. I've never seen anything like that. Underwater pain bush. Anything else that's specific to the underwater? Yeah, looks like it. New type of rock. Another new type of rock. Some wiggly little seaweed over here. These little, like, stalactite buddies. Is that a thing? No, it seems like the stuff that moves doesn't end up being scannable. Whoa, that's crazy. Super creepy looking too. That looks like it might be alive. I'm a little afraid to go into this water. Now, see, I say that stuff's definitely moving, and it is definitely a thing. Big old coral guys. Yeah, now seeing like some actual water-filled places. My first planet was basically just like an underwater planet that didn't have water. Alright, so it doesn't look like water actually is detrimental to the cold. It doesn't add any extra cold, which is interesting. My air supply is not super great. This is like a submerged base. That's kind of cool. It's an actual location. Can I just go in this place? Come on, come on, come on. Scan them quickly. I need to know if they're hostile. Cautious oxide elements. Okay, we need to get some air. And it looks like a storm might be rolling in. Yeah, okay, so they're nifty. Go ahead and save, because there's no reason not to. What do you know? 30 minutes. Every single time I try to do it faster, it just doesn't work. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. If we can, I'll, and there's air, I'll just stop here. Maybe over here? That looks like an entrance. We can indeed go in, but it's all submerged. Ow, 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 what's hurting me? Ow. Oh, that's hurting me. Okay, so... Shit. Well, this is actually kind of interesting, so I guess I'll keep this in, and we'll just try to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Come on, refill your air. There we go. That green thing is interesting looking, too. Alright, so we can totally shoot shit underwater. That's good to know. That's nothing. What the hell is this shit? It's creepy. I need to move quickly. I do not have a lot of air. What am I even looking for? Is that what I'm looking for? Pessimism. Okay, I need to get out of here and get some air really, really fast. Shit. Gonna fucking die. Gonna fucking die. Don't die. Jetpack. Oh, okay. Holy fuck, that was close. Whew. Not the best lung capacity on this guy or gal. I have to even be able to see myself. That's kind of interesting to think about. Alright, let's post up on this little thing right here for a second. Holy crap, that was close. Alright, let's go ahead and let's charge you up. We can go ahead and use up some of this titanium because we've got lots more. I'll go ahead and store that titanium because don't need it right now. Life support's still doing fine. And now we've got all of our health back, or our oxygen back too. Alright, so, actually real quick, is that a thing? Apparently I already got that like spiny glowy green shit. Yeah, apparently I got that, alright. Nope, sirens. Somebody's dying. This is so fucking weird. Was it always underwater? Or did it get sunk? Like, it looks like it was attacked by some sort of, like, floody crap. What the fuck is that? Derelict. Alright, looks like my stats are fine. User identified, terminal not active, unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged edged, like something that once lived but was torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the sense to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some sort of fallen alien, some kind of alien fetter, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile? I don't know. Then crawling on a mat of slow cilia moving from me. I should have left it alone. That's so creepy looking. Analyze data log. Discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. New technology. Coolant network Tau. That's for something. Hazardous protection unit. Oh, cool. It's for like hot places. That's nifty. But apparently I should have left it alone. I don't know why. That seems beneficial. This place is definitely super fucking creepy, though. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Restore shield. That's nifty, but unhelpful. Alright, so let's get another gasp of air. Try to clear out that back room. And then we'll probably call this a video. God, this is fucking creepy. Come on, jetpack. There we go. That's good enough. If we move quickly, we should be able to get this. There's a specimen in here, and I think a bit of technology. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Damaged machinery. Cool, I'll read that later. That looks like it's for my ship anyway. Analyze specimen. Standing with Viking increases. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. Cool. Grab this plutonium. And let's get the hell out of here. I don't want anything to do with this more than I have already had. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye out for those creepy, like, tentacle arms. That was not pleasant. Alrighty then. Out of the fucking water. Jesus. Actually, I am very appreciative that the whole, like, cold hazard thing is not stacked on top of when you get in the water, especially if they're gonna have planets like this. Fuck, maybe it does on some of the planets, just not here. Maybe I lucked out. Okay, and we're out of the water. Alright. Well, that was interesting and creepy as fuck. I haven't seen any sort of life form that would do that sort of thing yet, but I suppose we've only been to one planet prior to now. I'm gonna go get comfy in my ship again. Alright guys, that seems like a good place to leave it. A bit shorter than last episode, which is good. Definitely gonna try to keep these closer to my normal runtime from here on out. I'm probably gonna mosey around this planet for a little while longer and see if I can find anything interesting, get some more words, maybe find a new trading post, something like that. Who knows? And in the next episode, unless I find something super interesting to show you guys here, maybe if I stumble upon like an actual Viking ruin or something like that, I'll get some footage of that too. But otherwise, we'll be checking out the third of 4 planets for this system on the next episode. So thanks for joining me again. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. You want to hit that subscribe button for me. Make sure you never miss a episode in the future by joining the Murder of Crows. I would greatly appreciate it. Also would love a like, and it also really helps you see my videos if you hit that like button. So yeah, that about wraps it up, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye folks.